it's not just about food. It's all about food, but it's about marketing food. It's about presentation. It's about what we do with food inside of our stores.
It's good to go to cross-industry segment kind of events because I know so much about the healthcare industry that you can learn from how other areas deliver food service.
We found fair to be very beneficial as far as it truly brings the quality individuals that we're looking for as a manufacturer to offer our products to.
We like the blend, we like the audience and the what the conference delivers.
It really showed us where we wanted to be in the food category.
Fair 2011 will be held June 28 and 29 at the Westin Kierland Resort in Scottsdale, Arizona. For more information, contact your sales representative today.
Hi, this is Steve Holtz for CSP TV, and today we're talking branding. At the recent Sigma annual meeting, Rick Derry, the Chief Marketing Officer of Gulf Oil, gave a talk about how branding has really changed what's happening at Gulf in recent years. And I'm happy to have him joining me today. Thanks for joining me, Rick.
Yeah, good to be here, Steve.
Sure. One of the things you said in your talk was that branding is more than a logo. So I guess the first question I want to throw at you is, what is a brand?
Yeah, frankly, brand is everything. It's not just a logo, it's not a product, it's not a tagline. It's kind of an invisible layer that surrounds a product, an entity, or action film stars could be brands. It's just something, it's consumer perception, and it's vulnerable.
Now, one thing that you stated was that you firmly believe that a brand can affect consumer preference. What goes into that?
Oh, no question about it. I mean, one of the chief undercurrents of a brand is with consumers is trust. Consumers learn, they study, they understand brands, they understand experiences with specific brands, and they learn to trust a brand. And when that trust is betrayed, that's when you can have problems.
Is there a life cycle to a brand? Are they as important today as they once were?
No question about it. There absolutely is a life cycle. Brands have to evolve. They have to reinvent themselves. Again, consumers' tastes change. The economy changes. Our likes and dislikes and demands change. And as a supplier, Gulf today, we're a supplier of retail gasoline. We're quite frankly transitioning to being a supplier of energy. I'm frankly a supporter of changing the name from Gulf Oil to Gulf Energy as the brand and as the organization evolves.
Well, to talk a little bit about Gulf Oil, that's a few years ago, you guys were kind of languishing. You needed to do something to liven up your brand. Was it like going back to the beginning, or was it just a matter of freshening it up?
A little of both. You're right. About 5 years ago, there wasn't a whole lot of investment in the Gulf mark, in the company. The consumers' perceptions of Gulf as an option for a retail gasoline were that it was a brand of last resort. I mean, it wasn't inviting. So we actually went down. We kind of threw everything out the window. We began from scratch. We didn't want to be like everybody else. We knew what we wanted to be. We knew that we wanted to embrace the fact that Gulf, frankly, is fuel agnostic. And we don't own our refineries, and we supply the downstream, and our focus is entirely serving retail motorists, and we will serve them the fuel, whatever that fuel might be at the time that they're going to be demanding it. Today it happens to be retail gasoline, but we're positioning ourselves as just being that sort of forward-thinking entity, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing some growth recently. Are we going to see some more markets coming online soon?
That's great. I mean, we have 6 months ago, we were in 11 states in the Northeast. Today, we're in 22 states. We signed over 407 accounts since the 1st of January of this year. Our expansion since we've acquired the rights to the Gulf mark throughout the rest of the U.S. has been nothing short of stellar and exciting and wonderful. Probably the most fun I've had working with a branded organization for decades. It's a blast, and the fact that we're coming back into markets where the orange and blue flew proudly once before. These distributors and folks, they could not be happier. So it's been a great experience, and I expect it'll continue for many months.
Very good. Wish you continued success, and thanks very much for joining me today.
Great. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
Reporting for CSP TV, I'm Steve Holtz.